This is what's going to happen in Week 18 of the NFL, and if you're betting, listen up. First of all, there's so many games to really root for this week because there's so many playoff implications. This is a great week, actually. Only 4 games this week that really have no playoff implications when it comes to seedings. But let's get right to it. First of all, the Steelers are going to come into Baltimore and they're going to put a spanking on the Ravens. Ravens are not playing anybody, and the Steelers really need this one. Steelers by about 14. Texans, I told you they're going to win the AFC South. You didn't believe me a couple weeks ago, did you? Well, it's going to happen. A, they have to beat the Colts, which they will, lay the 1. And B, a couple things have to happen. A couple other teams have to lose, which I'll get to in a second. Washington getting 13 at home against the Cowboys looks pretty good and juicy. I'm not laying 13 with Dallas at home. Never will, never would. Garbage team. Garbage, overrated. Don't ever bet the Cowboys again in your life. Rams are just rolling right into the playoffs. I mean, rolling. I'll be glad to take the 4 against the 49ers, who are really going to be resting a lot of players. Buffalo, Miami, greatest game of the week. Great game of the week. Great, whatever you want to call it. Buffalo's going to spank Miami. Miami's got injuries all over the place. But they do play tough at home. I wouldn't be surprised if they slowed down their offense and ran a lot, keeping their offense off the field for the Bills, which they know they're going to be hard to contain. I'm going to see a low-scoring game here, but I'm going to see Buffalo coming out ahead by at least 4 or 5. Saints and Falcons, 2 of the most fraud teams in the NFL. They win one week, lose the next. Win one week, lose the next. They both suck, but I'm going to say the Saints are going to win by 6. Giants, Philly. Philly's about to wake up, but not this one. They don't care. They just don't care until the playoffs come around. Don't sleep on the Eagles either. When the playoffs come around, make sure you bet them their first game. Eagles in the playoffs. Not this one, though. I'm taking the Giants and the under. Let's move on to Cincinnati. Cincinnati's going to kill Cleveland. Cleveland's going to rest most of their starters. Cincinnati doesn't need this game either, but at home, Cleveland's really not playing for anything right now, and they don't want this game, need this game, nor are going to put their best players out on the field. Bears going to come in. Believe me, the Bears have something to give the Packers. This is a big revenge game, and the Bears have been circling this game all year long. Bears in an upset against the Packers, who are just going to choke this game away. Wow. Choke it away for the playoffs. Seattle, they need this game. They can still make the playoffs. They'll get the dub. Jets and New England, you may see maybe 8 points total in this game. Bet the under. Jacksonville, Tennessee, I'm all over the Titans in this one. Come on, Vrabel. He needs this game for his job maybe, but he's great as an underdog.